Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the F-14B Tomcat. We're taking on the F-22. I've done this video in the past and I got my, I guess my behind handed to me. I expect something similar to happen, but again, I've been having a couple of good fights with the F-14. It's been kind of cooperating with me, and I kind of wonder if we can maybe do something here against the F-22. I have no idea. Maybe if it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the first couple rounds, but as soon as he starts getting used to that thing, it's going to absolutely wipe the floor with me. Into the merge here, one circle. Now, those of you with a keen eye would have seen the fact that I used the manual wing sweep. Came in a little bit slower than the F-22, and that is why he's actually out in front of me right here, and I didn't have gun selected. Oh my god. That would have been, he would have been dead right there. Huge mistake on my part there. I didn't have gun selected. I do now. We're gonna have to make it work from here. Very frustrating though. We also have flaps down. Flaps down is the only way that the F-14 can be even remotely competitive to the F-22. I mean, it's still not competitive, but gives you the best chance. And for anybody wondering why we don't put flaps up after, it's because they jam. With the F-14, once you put G's on the flaps, they jam. Look at this, we got F-22 nose pointing at us. I'm going to try to jink it. Rounds, ooh, that was very close, I think. Well, at least he had gun selected there. Alright, we are into the two circle on the deck. This is going to be a problem, especially since you can see he has altitude. So he's going to dump his nose and he's going to get into those rate speeds, and I'm going to have to be absolutely perfect here. Again, the F-14 with the flaps down performs decently well in a two circle fight. And remember that even if his aircraft is better in the rate fight on the ground, if you're a better pilot and you can maintain your speeds better, you may still be able to pull off a victory. However, the margins are so extreme between the F-22 and the F-14 that that's going to be very difficult. You can see him outrating me. There's a yacht over here getting the show of his life in the middle of the water here. It's F-22 and an F-14 doing two circle fight around him. Look at this, he's pointing his nose at me. I'm going to pull a little bit harder. He's pulling hard on the stick there to try to point his nose. So he's actually getting a little bit slower, which is the reason why I'm still alive. And I think we're in this two circle fight with the F-22, and I can only keep it neutral for so long. At a certain point we're going to start losing. So on the next turn I'm going to start thinking about offsetting the two circle. Because I'm not coming around. I am kind of becoming offensive on him, but it's just like, look, he neutralizes it again basically, so this isn't going to work. So I'm going to start offsetting the two circle. This is going to be the only real chance I have. And this is a tactic that sometimes I use against guys who are outrating me, and sometimes you can get lucky with it. Slightly climbing there and then dumping the nose. And you can see we're slowly offsetting those two circles. He almost pointed his nose at me right there. Once again, climbing and pulling hard on the way down, and this will offset the circle. And look at this, there's a high aspect shot here for me. Oh my god, yes, I'm just gonna throw the rounds in front of him and hope he flies through it. Oh, we hit him. Ooh, got him. That's a right engine fire. Oh my god, can you believe the luck? I actually hit him there. He's out one engine. He extinguished that one fire. Let's see if we can get a Fox 2 shot. Nope, guns didn't get him either. I've hit him with guns, so technically I can Fox 2 him. And I'm going to, if I get the opportunity. I want this victory. He's still kind of fighting me even with his one engine. I'm going to try to get the victory here. The F-22 is still very capable of winning. Fox 2. And that missile did not track at all. He's still fighting me, although you can tell he's highly damaged. A couple of hits there. Got him again. And a couple more hits there. Come on. Oh, that was... Oh, we might have hit some... Oh, no, we hit some wake turbulence, I think. We flew through his jet wash there. F-14, come on. Don't flat spin on me. Come on. Come on, girl. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Recovered. Where's that F-22? Look at him. He's falling out of the sky. Oh, yes. Yes. He's dead. All right. There you have it. Splash 1 F-22. Wow. Almost died myself. His jet wash almost killed me. That's crazy. All right. Cool. Guaranteed I can't do any of that this time around. There's no way. I think he's learned all of my F-14 tricks, and I used them all that time. Differential thrust, manual wing sweep, flaps, you know, you name it, I used it to try to squeeze everything out of the F-14 that time. Into the merge here. Ooh, pulled really hard. As he rolls over top. His lift vector on me, possibly get the nose on here. Just kind of blind shooting, hoping for the best there. I think he's consistently surprised by that initial pull by the F-14, especially when you got manual wing sweep and you're pretty fast. You can really cash it in and absolutely whip the F-14's nose around. He tried to point his nose there, and it was close. He almost did it. Come on, gotta dump the nose, gotta get my energy back, because I'm pretty slow here. His nose is gonna point at me here, so we're gonna have to dodge a gunshot here. Or a gun solution. Try to get a little janky. He couldn't do it. He's underneath now. When you fight the F-22, it's like 90% of the time you're defensive, and you're looking for that. Oh, almost got me there. You're looking for that. You're just trying to survive long enough so the F-22 pilot maybe makes a mistake, and you can maybe capitalize on that and walk away with a victory. You know, he's trying to point his nose in the vertical here, so I got to dodge that. At least try to make it hard for him to get his nose on it, and I narrowly got away with that actually. And what I'm going to try to do here is bleed all of my energy and see if we can get an F-22 to shoot out in front, pulling nose up here. That's it. That's all I got. Where'd he go? I don't see him. Oh my god, where is he? Oh, he's right in front. Oh! Just a little late on the guns there. That was it. That was the opportunity. I just didn't know. I didn't know he was going to cross right in front of me like that. That is such a missed opportunity. That's not even a reaction time issue. I lost visual. And isn't that that saying that they say, you lose visual, he who loses sight loses the fight? Look at those incoming rounds. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. I lost visual. I lost my gunshot on him, which if I had hit, he would definitely be dead. It would have sawed him in half. I missed it. And now I'm totally defensive against an F-22, and I'm very low speed. And he's going to kill me. Oh, dodge the nose there. I mean, the odds are not good, you know? We're not dead, but the odds are not good. This kind of slow speed fight with the F-22 is not good. Ooh, he tried to put his nose there. Okay, we're still kind of here. Look at this. I'm never gonna win that. Yeah. Good hit. Good hit. Lucky to be alive there. I swear that one tracer went right in my neck. Or at least it looked like it did. Look at him here. Is it possible we got him out in front here? I am feeling a little damage though. Aircraft's not as... Oh, how did he do that? He just kind of glided on my 6 again. This is not going to be pretty. Oh, yeah. Felt that. Yeah. That did not feel good. That felt very bad. The F-14 is shutting down. You can hear that the sound of a spool down there. That's not good. We're going to lose hydraulic pressure here momentarily, which means the aircraft will become unresponsive, as it just did. Look at this. We're stuck in a left-hand roll, and it's unresponsive to my right-hand stick input, so it's time to go. No rudder, no... Oh, there goes Jester. Jester's gone. I'm out. Let's go. And that's the aircraft rolling over. Perfect time to eject, by the way. That looked like it landed on someone's house. My apologies for that. Okay, we landed in a forest here. Looking good. Alright, I guess we're... Oh, here's a car here. Maybe we can grab a ride back. Jester's a little further away down the road there. Oh, should I cross the road? Yeah, we can cross the road. Oh, there's a car coming. He sees me, hopefully. He sees me, right? He sees me! Alright guys, so I want to talk about the offset toot circle, which is something that a lot of people ask about. Especially in yesterday's video, we mentioned it a little bit, so it's kind of applicable here. I'm really lucky that it played out like that, because it's nice when you bring something up and you can talk about it immediately after. Look at this. So what happens here is obviously we're down to the ground, so we got our deck transition. Everybody switches over to their two circle fight. At this point, you have no more altitude. One circle fighting becomes very difficult. And remember that a two circle fight is, let me get rid of the labels here. A two circle fight is when you chase his tail and he chases his nose, chases your tail. Okay, this is a two circle because every aircraft is making its own circle. One circle for the F-22 and then one circle for the F-14, except that they're overlapping. So it looks like one circle, but really both aircraft are making their own circle. A one circle is like this. And then, I don't know, the other guy is coming from this direction, right? And then he turns like this past him, and he turns like this past him. And notice it's nose to nose. So his nose comes around and points at his nose, and both aircraft make half a circle. So it's one circle. Okay, this is how I would remember it. Anyway, so this is the situation we have. We have F-14, F-22, and the two circle on the deck here. And so remember that the two circle fight, the nose to tail fight, is a rate fight, R-A-T-E, which means he who rates around the circle, degrees a second around the circle, is going to win. Obviously, if he comes around the circle faster then I can go around the circle, then he's going to win, right? If he gets this much and I only go this much, he's going to win. He's going to kill me. So it is a rate fight. Okay. The one circle fight is a radius fight. Radius. Okay. So because, you know, he turns like this and you turn like this, the guy who makes the tighter radius. So if this is the center of the circle, this is his radius. And let's say this guy turns like this, right? So the center of the circle for him would be like over here, right? It's going to be a smaller radius than this guy. He's going to win. He's going to become offensive first, right? So the one circle fight is a radius fight. The two circle fight is a rate fight, okay? So again, we are in a rate fight here. And so I'm watching out of my canopy here, and I'm watching that F-22, and I'm like, okay, so far we're neutral. Like, he's across the circle from me. Here it looks like he's becoming a little offensive, but that's because he pointed his nose at me. And what I'm looking for in terms of really becoming a threat for me is when his aircraft turns so that it's a front profile. So this is his cockpit, and I can see like wings, and I can't see the top of his aircraft anymore. It's a front profile shot. That tells me he's pulling pure pursuit. And if I can see underbelly, that tells me he's pulling lead. And so I'm watching that, and so far I still have the top of his aircraft. And see here, it's starting to transition, right? I'm starting to see more of the front of his aircraft. And I'm like, oh, that's getting dangerous. Really what's happening here is he's cashing in his energy that he's built up here because he thinks he can get a high aspect shot on me. A high aspect shot is shooting, again, he can see the top of my aircraft, right? So this is high aspect for him. This is high aspect. If he was back here shooting at my tail like this, and he could see just the tail of my aircraft, this would be a low aspect. Okay, so this is the difference between high aspect and low aspect. And high aspect, you don't want to be taking high aspect shots. They allow options to the other guy, which you're going to see here. But if you shoot from here, from the low aspect position, 30 degrees, you're probably going to win. There shouldn't be much he can do from there. But anyway, this F-22 wants to wrap the fight up. He thinks he's an F-22. He's like, you know, like, why can't I take a high aspect shot? And he's not wrong. F-22 can often get away with this kind of thing. And so he tries to pull it in from there, and he fails, and I'm dumping my nose here. We're dumping the nose, trying to go around the circle. And once again, we're neutralized because he cashed in his energy there and didn't get anything in return for it. And therefore, we're back in this position, which is actually far longer than an F-14 is supposed to be in a merge. In a two-circle fight, in a two-circle fight with an F-22. The F-22 should really wrap it up pretty quickly. But because of the mismanagement of the energy here and misreading of the cues and thinking that you can pull him in the HUD, the F-22 is unable to kill the F-14 here. Now watch this. This is the part where I make the decision. I'm like, okay, we're gonna try offsetting this because I'm not beating him in the two circle, clearly. Okay, and I don't want to be here all day. So I got to start offsetting circles. This is the F-22 circle, and this is the F-14 circle. So you can see they're already kind of offset. And then I'm gonna actually stop the thing right there. Okay. Watch this. Watch the circles. He's making his circle. And now I've started offsetting my circle. So his circle is right here. My circle is right here. So you end up with, you know, two offset circles. They're no longer overlapping. Kind of looks like a Venn diagram. Okay, going back to the F-14. And getting rid of those. Yep. And so you can see the way I did it was right here. When I come here, I climb and I pull harder on the way down. So climb down, climb up, right? And climb down. And what that does is it drags the circle in that direction. How could he deny that? So you go, oh, if the guy's offsetting the circle to you, what can you do about it? You just follow his move. Every time he goes up, you go up. Every time he comes down, you come down. You copy his maneuver. And as he drags the circle in one direction, you're just putting your circle back on top of his, keeping him overlapped, not allowing him to offset the circles. But basically, that's what happens there. And you notice the first turn here, he actually, the F-22 almost gets nose on. And this time it's really, really close. And I could tell because I could see the front profile of his aircraft. Watch this. As we get into his cockpit, you can see, watch this here. Look at how close that comes. If that ends up in front, that means he's got lead. He got to pure pursuit. So he almost had it. Just a few more degrees and I'm out in front. So he couldn't pull the lead. But it was really tight. right? It was really, really tight, very tight margins. And so watch what happens now. In the next turn, because he continues in the offset, he doesn't, it's basically too late now to overlap. I go back around. Once again, you see me climb, right? I climb and I pull back down. And watch this. Look at this. F-22, high aspect shot. Look at that. Perfect high aspect shot lined up. But remember, high aspect, once again, I can see the top of his aircraft. And he's fairly slow here, actually. Nice 380. It's not that bad. And look at that. Rounds. I just throw the rounds in front and hope he flies through it. And that's exactly what happens. Nicks him. Right engine fire. Which obviously leads to a splash of an F-22. Okay guys, so that's the offset 2 circle. That's how you can use it against a fighter who's maybe outrating you. And also, we talked a little bit about defending against the offset 2 circle. Just copy his moves and keep your circles overlapped. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.